loves. Today I want to read from Genesis 2, verse 21. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. I want to speak on the importance of this verse. In God's intention for the original creation of woman, it was to provide Adam a helpmeet. And understand that women are divine in their pure existence just as men are. So in the text, God closed up the flesh of Adam. So when a man gets a wife or becomes a part of a divine union, which God had ordained him to have, then the man is required to shed his flesh. Even, as spiritual beings on earth, we are required to shed our flesh and not operate in the flesh. But when a man takes a wife, or when a man is in collaboration with the woman, if God has blessed him with feminine energy in his life, he no longer can operate out of flesh, out of vanity, out of greed, out of anger, out of strife. Those things have to be put away. So in this text, when God closes up the flesh of Adam, he is making him a helpmate. He is making him a woman that will come to his aid and help him. But when his flesh is exposed, when his flesh is dominant, the woman cannot serve him as she should, or as she was ordained to do, because his flesh is too powerful. And in a woman's divine energy, she is not capable of combating that type of energy. It ends up damaging hers. Her divinity becomes at risk. And when her divinity becomes at risk, you not only damage that woman for yourself, but for other men. So when that woman leaves you and go ahead in life, she has to heal. She has to purify herself and her being and her mind and her spiritual existence to be able to go on and to contribute greatly to another man's existence. And that's why single motherhood is hard for women, because we were given the task, a divine task by God, to serve a certain way. So when the man doesn't take upon the responsibility that God has given him and the instruction that God has given him, or take on the responsibilities properly, then women suffer as well. And understanding that women is the gateway to life, she gives life, so her descendants and her children also become subjected to that same trauma. So as spiritual beings on earth, both men and women need to understand their role for God's original intention for our life. Men are to provide and protect, and not only protect financially, but to provide love and care and the protection of a woman's heart, because she is required to guard her heart, because everything that she does flows from it. So in conclusion, the rib of a man the rib of anyone provides structure to the body. It protects the life-giving organs of an individual. Therefore, the rib is a very important part of the human body. So understand that a woman's role in a man's life is to provide structure and to provide a level of protection over his life, to help him achieve his goals. But if that woman becomes subject to trauma and damage, she is unable to complete her role in its entirety. And she is now tasked with the role of healing herself so that she can still be of use in her original form of divinity that was given to her upon God as a gift to man. Okay, loves, have a great night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.